The Vancouver Olympic Committee today unveils its mascots for the 2010 Winter Games. There's 4 of them. And let's have a look at the show.
For years, the world gathers in the spirit of friendship for the Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games.
In 2010, Vancouver and Whistler will host the Games.
We are so excited because today we will introduce 3 new friends who I'm sure will be a big part of the fun and excitement from now until 2010.
The Olympic and Paralympic Winter Games encourage us all to be the best we can be. All Olympians and Paralympians show us that trying hard, playing fair, and having fun are all just as important. And today, we're going to have some fun! Woo!
Aujourd'hui, on veut que vous fassiez partie du spectacle.
Today, we want you to be part of our show.
Does anyone here like to watch hockey? Well, let's imagine we're all at a gold medal hockey game at the Olympics, and we're all cheering for Team Canada!
Okay, so, on the count of 3, give us your biggest hockey cheer. Ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Fantastic! Now let's pretend Team Canada just scored the winning goal. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3! It sounds like you're ready.
Right now, follow Mark as he runs across the stage. Together, let's all do the wave. Ready, Mark?
Yep.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go! Great job. All right. Let's do it again. And guys, let's hear a cheer while we do that too. All right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3. That's better. All right. One more time, you guys, even louder. Ready, set, go!
You guys are great. Formidable. Now, we are going to divide the audience into 2 groups. Everyone on this side is on Victoria's team, and everyone on this side is on Mark's team.
Everyone on my side, we're going to yell out 20!
And everyone on my side, we're going to yell out 10. Together, we will make 2010.
Here we go! Ready? 20! 10! 20! 10! 20!
All right, we are watching the unveiling of the 2010 mascots. Now, organizers have turned to British Columbia's Myths and Legends for a trio of the mascots. We found out exactly what they are. Now, there are a total of 4 of them. They cover the Olympics as well as the Paralympics. And we have Quachi is a young Sasquatch with a long brown beard and blue earmuffs, as you can see, while Miga is a snowboarding sea bear, part killer whale and part Kermode bear. Sumi is a spirit animal that flies with the wings of a native thunderbird, and apparently there's even a sidekick, Muck Muck, a small, friendly Vancouver Island marmot. I am joined now by CTV's David Kincaid. David, what's the reaction been?
Exciting time here. It's quite extraordinary the length that the organizing committee have gone to keep this secret. And in this part of Canada, there has been a lot of speculation about how these mascots would be unveiled and what form they would take. As I say, they've gone to extraordinary lengths. We had the media in a lockup, something akin to federal budget lockup, so that none of this was leaked out before the appointed time. It was very entertaining, though. They put together a 4-minute video presentation of the animated features, the characters that have been selected for the Olympic mascots. 3 mascots officially, and 1 sort of sidekick, that being Muck Muck. They are designed by a local BC firm, a Vancouver firm called Maomi Designs, and there are certainly very clear indications of contemporary animation style, the Japanese anime style here. If you're a fan of Pokemon, you'll know what I mean, because there are sort of references or connections in the style that the animation is done with. But they've also made extraordinary efforts to connect all of the characters, not only to British Columbia, to First Nations, but to the world. And let me give you a little background as presented by the 2010 Olympic Committee. Miga, the snowboarding sea bear, has the ability to transform from an orca when it's in the water to a commodie bear, or the spirit bear, legendary to British Columbia, when it comes out of the water. Sumi, the animal spirit who wears the hat of the orca whale, flies with the wings of the mighty thunderbird and runs on the furry legs of a black bear. The spirit bear, or the name derived from the Salish word Sumesh, meaning guardian spirit. And of course, Quachi, the Sasquatch, a popular figure in local Aboriginal legends, and all part of the history, the lore, and the culture connected strongly with the British Columbia First Nations culture. And the presentation that they've made, 800 school children with a lottery to attend today's unveiling, and they're presenting the children with a book showing the mascots, storylines of who these characters are. So it comes complete with an entire backstory, a remarkable feat that they pulled this off in secrecy, because they tested these characters coast to coast and worldwide to find out what sort of reaction they would get. And these are the three that were chosen. And they managed to keep it absolutely secret for all this time.
Okay, so these three, these are all for the Olympics, the three that we're looking at now, and then what's Muck Muck? We haven't got a picture of Muck Muck yet. But
well, Muck Muck is described as not being an official mascot, but being a sidekick. So I'm not quite sure how they're going to employ Muck Muck, but clearly these three that you're looking at are the three that are the main spokes characters, if you will, for the 2010 Olympic Games and the Paralympic Games. Sumi, in particular, is going to be the strong representative of the Paralympic Games. We do know that Miga is a female, Quachi is a male, and we're not quite sure yet about Sumi, but we're working on that.
Well, the lockup must have been fun. Really, it must have been the most entertaining lockup you've ever been in.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good, and we'll have more on it as the day unfolds. We'll get reaction from the people that are going to market these mascots, because while today is all about the children and a pretty feel-good event, Vancouver 2010 is counting on these images and these mascots generating quite a lot of revenue. So we'll find out from the marketing experts whether they think they've got a winner on their hands or not.
Well, I'm just looking through my list. I think, I may be wrong, that the most number of mascots so far was at Sydney, where they had Sid, Ollie, and Millie. That was 3, but
well, we've got
Beijing
3 and a spare in our back pocket.
Beijing has 5, yeah. So maybe we've, but that didn't the Beijing. I think the Beijing one includes the Paralympics as well. Have we heard about a mascot for that yet?
I have not, except unless we can assume that Sumi is going to be the face of the Paralympic Games, because in the releases that we've been given, Sumi is definitely the character, the mascot most closely associated with the Paralympic Games.
All right. Okay, and Sumi, I'm being told in my ear, I love it when they do that, has the Paralympics logo on his shirt. So there you go.
There you go.
I missed that.
There you are.
A picture. So that
right there.
That must be it. Okay, well, they look pretty cute, and they're going to be stuffed animals. They're going to be, every way
they're going to be everything.
Okay.
They will be on merchandise. They'll be on clothing. They will be animated. They will be live. They'll be everywhere, Kate.
And what did the hard-bitten reporters in the lockup think? What's their take on it?
Everything from to oh, those are really great. So. Pretty much run the gamut. The hard-bitten reporters were kind of, I think the thing that caught some of us off guard was there had been a very strong push locally in Vancouver and the Whistler area to have the spirit bear adopted as the 2010 mascot. We didn't get that. We kind of pay tribute to the spirit bear in Miga, who is, as I say, the orca that morphs into the spirit bear character when she comes out of the water, but She doesn't look much like a spirit bear, so I dare say there'll be some long faces around this part of the world when people find out that the spirit bear did not get officially adopted front and center as the mascot for the 2010 Olympic Games.
All right, we're going to leave it there with you, David, because the show started, and we've got Miga up close and personal, so we're going to listen into that.
There you go. All right, thanks, Kate.
Elle est restée coincée entre ces deux formes. Now, parts of